Howdy doody, today I'm finally gonna get to the last prince with a major impact on the story, third Prince Zhang. Zhang is a generous and tolerant man. He has a strong image with many people respecting him. He's even kind enough to calmly have talks with Kurapika about Nen. Although Zhang doesn't want to participate in the succession war, he says that he'll find a way to win using his wits alone. However, he says mastering the use of both the light and darkness, that is a true king, and the succession war is the place where I'll show the true worth of my darkness. This all just means that he will be as peaceful as he can, approaching things as calmly and intelligently as possible, but he has no problem using darkness to achieve his goal. Now onto his Nen ability and Nen beast. There's very little known so far, so let's get this out of the way. Zhang is unable to use Nen, so his Nen type and ability are completely unknown. His Nen beast also has very little explained. It has probably the least threatening appearance out of all the beasts. The Nen beast is a conjurer with a compound type ability to produce a coin from its mouth every day. What's a compound type? Well, Zhang's Nen beast is the only one we know about so far, but it's said that whoever holds onto a coin, once certain conditions are met, they will be granted power. This power could be amplified Nen abilities or just strength in general. The prince believes his Nen beast is no use to him during the war. He thinks that the coin's purpose is to be handed out to the people, and once it becomes king, they will activate, granting them all power. However, one of Zhang's bodyguards, Toba, thinks differently. Toba thinks that the coin must be placed inside the Nen beast's mouth, and then the power is given. Also, every coin when it's spit out has the number 1 on it, but every day that number increases, and Toba believes the higher the number, the greater the reward. Now, Zhang has a lot of impact on the story, so there's so much to go over, but I won't get into all the little details, so I'll just give a brief explanation of all the stuff he's gotten into. While Zhang is on the boat, he learns about Nen and Nen Beast around the same time as other princes like Serernek. After Kurapika announces to everyone that he's offering to teach anyone Nen, he gets a call from 3 princes. Although intending to answer the first prince, not wanting to upset him, he gets in contact with Zhang. This leads to Zhang wanting to meet with Kurapika to learn about Nen. After the meeting, because Kurapika is guarding the youngest prince who's just a baby, Zhang offers to give Kurapika some of his bodyguards due to the lack of security the 14th prince has. Zhang later sends some of his own soldiers to Kurapika's room to learn Nen. Although there doesn't seem to be hostile intent, it's just good to know that Zhang is getting closer to Kurapika and the 14th prince. We learn that Zhang is in control of the 3rd most powerful mafia group that is active on the lower floors of the boat. Then later on, a coin drops from Zhang's Nen beast's mouth, and we learn about what that ability may be. The last bit of what happens with Zhang is that he goes down to the lower levels of the boat to visit his son, who's a mafia leader, and he asks him to see what he can find out about Nen and Nen beast.